AD has approved KC1400 Collective. Everybody want to hear me say that? This is what it's all about. They're around. They are supporting. The money is going directly to our student athletes. They're signing deals. They have contracts. Let's do it. I mean, without this collective, we won't be successful. We won't be able to sustain our student athletes. I mean, 1400 Collective have done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of our athletes here. You know, if you saw them sign a lot of our athletes, but we got to do our part. So I know after today, we're going to click that 1400 Collective. We're going to give one of those tiers, and we're going to make sure that we give to this collective so we can continue to give to our student athletes and support them and give them what I need.
Jackson State has a collective full throttle. They have a collective full throttle. And I mean, like, so they, you know, we won the national championship in 2023, and we were slowly but surely trying to get our collective going. Jackson State won it this past year. Their collective is full throttle. Like it is full throttle. They don't want to lose. They don't want to lose anybody.
We are trying to build a program for the next 10 to 12 years. It's not something that's overnight. We understand that the NIL and collective stuff has its role, it plays in it, but we are on the forefront of FCS football and attacking the NIL, attacking the collective. We got a very nice payroll at Jackson State, believe it or not. And I mean, our fan support, and we need more support. But we know that that payroll is attached to championships. You know what I mean? So we're not out here trying to recruit kids based on money, but we also want them kids to know if you come to Jackson State and you end up benefiting from the collective, benefiting from an NIL deal, we expect a championship out of you.
On the field, we bring the energy. Ready to go!
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen. State said one story, my brand tells another. This is Jackson State. This is family. This is the KC1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
Be the team behind the team. Support our NIL collective. Get signed up today.
Visit www.KC1400collective.com. Be our love. Go Tigers.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. T Dizzle, what's happening, brother? How you doing, man?
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good, man. I won the war over whatever this was that was tearing my yard up so far. I'm feeling real good right now.
You won the battle or the war, man?
I won the war.
So you did?
I don't think he ain't coming back. I can promise you that. Tiger Nation, man. You know, it's like a tiger versus a jag, but you know who gonna win that, man. It's SU Hate Week. Officially, SU Hate Week, man. We not like them people. That's how we feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tiger Nation.
It is, man. Y'all know exactly what time it is. Yeah, man. We it's that week every year, man, that comes around annually, where a lot got to be said, bro. You know what I mean? It's that week after you put on a Jackson State Tiger uniform. She said, "Don't tell nobody else." I never said that I killed it. I just said it ain't coming back.
Hey,
that's all I said. Y'all did. I'm just saying. That's right, Chris Silas. Y'all know what time it is, man. But anyway, man, hopefully everybody had a great weekend. How is your bye week? You know, you guys were, hey, we chill right now, man. We was bye week chilling, man. Had a great weekend. And I'm easing back into this thing, man. Been a busy day. Getting some things kind of ironed out. We got our homecoming event. One of a few. And we'll talk about that a little bit tonight. But we got a lot to get into, man. So looking forward to it, man. Haven't confirmed how this Saturday is gonna be. Y'all know if we can't do it at the tailgate, we definitely can do it at the, the same way we've been doing it, and then we'll go out there and we'll indulge in some tailgating festivities. But nevertheless, man, it's gonna be a pretty action-packed weekend. Shout out, safe travels to everyone head down to the Rouge of Baton for the game this weekend. Some major games coming on this weekend, TD. We won't get into all those games mainly until probably around Wednesday, but more than likely it'll be Saturday morning when we talk about the games. Big game coming up over in I want to say in Tallahassee, man. FAMU versus Alabama State. It's a big conference opening weekend. And we get things kicked off with a team that we have been putting the belt to the behind for the past 6-7 times, bro. And we're looking to keep that streak going, looking to keep that our winning ways going. And it's pretty chill, man, just like Coach Taylor today, man. So you get a chance to catch the press conferences and stuff like that. He was on the SWAC call today. Then he had his press conference. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I'm actually looking forward to the SWAC weekend, man. I mean, I'm excited now. This is the start the season all over again. This what matter. All the tuning up, all the warming up, all that stuff is has been done.
It's over with.
And now it's time to go out there and put together everything that you've learned, everything that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? This is for all the marbles now. You know what I'm saying? Right. First we were playing for fun. Now we're playing for keeps.
Yeah. It was a measuring rod. You know what I mean? Man. Trying to see if, how much has your off-season training paid off. And but it's the season though. We set out to go win every game. Fell short against but I love the press conference today, TD, because Coach was very matter of fact. He didn't hold nothing back. He was like, look, we haven't put it together yet. All 3 phases in one game. We got to get, this got to get right. That, this is doing well. We got to do this better. I like that, man. It was no coach speak. It was just straight to the point. You didn't run from any other questions today. And that's what I love about Coach CC. This is year 3 for him. And as he said, man, he enjoyed that championship appetite, man. He enjoyed the dish, the national championship dish. It tastes good to him, He's not ready to give up his seat. You know what I mean? So what up, Boom? So yeah, man, that's where we at with it. But it's that week now, man. And
he never ducked any questions. He never ducks questions. He always answered. You know what I'm saying? He don't give much coach talk, if any. You know what I'm saying? So that's every time you sit down, that's what I expect from him. And he spoke the truth. I mean, he basically said the same thing that we've been saying.
Yeah.
Talking about cleaning up the penalties, and such. So, Yeah, man. I mean,
one of the things I highlight in his press conference today was that, which was a little different. The coach's call was a little different than the actual press conference. He didn't, when they asked the question, he talked about the question that everybody wanted to talk about, or the topic rather, which is the quarterback position. And he's like, no, we're gonna roll with Jacobian, and he knows what he got to do. He knows he got to get better. We got to get the ball down the field. Gave Jared some shouted out Jared for his.
Man, you froze.
There we go. Said we don't have no situation. It was more of just two good guys that we can call upon. You know what I mean? So that's a good place to be in and be at. And but yeah, so if he wins this year, we should definitely try training for the FCS. Why? I think Jazz, we had this conversation quite frequently. It seems. I'm gonna explain it again, real briefly, Jazz. The only way we can go to the FCS playoffs is if we got to be number 2 in our conference. We got to be runner up, and we still got to be good.
And
we're not aiming for that. There is no
financial gains. Nothing
to train for. You right. either are the second best in the SWAC. That's pretty good. And you still good enough to get a berth in the playoffs, but we play for the Celebration Bowl.
That's right.
And if I'm being honest, man, the hell with the FCS playoffs, if we're being real.
I mean, we talked about it. I asked many times, what really
if we don't get to the Celebration, we can't get to the SWAC championship, go to Celebration Bowl, then by all means, I would love to go to the FCS playoffs as a consolation.
Right.
We have to make sure we understand that the FCS playoffs is merely a consolation to the SWAC for this reason: the schedule. I'm gonna say it again: the Bayou Classic and the Labor Day, the Turkey Day Classic. The season in the SWAC does not end when the FCS playoff starts. Your season has to be over. And because of the Bayou Classic, the SWAC championship is always happening. Is it TD? Is it yeah. So now the Bayou Classic starts the same week as the FCS playoffs. So I think that's how it is.
You said the what? You said the Bayou Classic?
Isn't it the Bayou Classic? Yeah. The week that we start the week that the Bayou Classic is played is the beginning of the FCS playoffs.
Yeah.
So
right.
There is our season is still going on. So if you are in competition to compete for the SWAC title, they're not waiting on us. And trust me, they're not changing the dates for the Bayou Classic. You either got to be a number 2 that's solid. For example, under Coach Taylor's first season, had we won against Alcorn, they were the FCS playoff committee. Some folks was there, and they were willing to. We were going to get an invite had we won that game. We would have been playing at Nichols State University down in Thibodaux, Louisiana, had we won against Alcorn. But we finished 7-4 and not 8-3. I understand it's not, there you go. You're going to make the playoffs if you finish second in your division. That's right. That's it. You got to be second, and you got to be good enough to get a berth.
Right.
Meaning FCS teams got to be mediocre, kind of like year 2023 when we first got started. So there is no FCS playoffs for us if you're really good, because they start at the same time. We want to play in the SWAC championship, which is great because for us, nobody's coming to save us from a revenue standpoint. We're going to be season 16, and we're going to have travel. No, yeah. So if you look at Tennessee State went to Montana and played.
Right.
They competed with them, but it was cold as polar bear toenails out there, boy. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was so cold, like my TV was getting frosty. You get what I'm saying? Watching it. So the reality of it is that you want to be number 1 you want to be number 1. You want that economic boost for hosting your SWAC championship. that's been beneficial for Jackson State the past 2 seasons, right? Past few seasons, the past 3 out of the last 4 years of the SWAC championship. So we've hosted it in Jackson, which has been great. It's been a great revenue boost. And then we go to the Celebration Bowl, we get that bread. Like, that's the goal. That's what you're aiming for. You're spending money to play in the FCS playoff. You're making money if you're in the SWAC championship hosting it, and you're making money if you go to the Celebration Bowl and win the Celebration Bowl. So it's absolutely Celebration Bowl, and it wasn't even close. Good point, DJ. Not close. It's not close. We're not looking for validation like that. We have to understand that, like our commissioner said, man, that Celebration Bowl, TD, was like our games are get more eyes than multiple FBS conferences. Best game. Like that, like we get the eyes, we get the visuals, right? I'm gonna ask you this, TD, because this is happening to me. Is your college football and sports palette changing?
Yes.
Talked about it Saturday. It's like I'm not in the NFL like that no more, bro. I try to watch the NFL game. I'm gonna just tell y'all, I watch the NFL Red Zone. Like, sitting there trying to watch a whole NFL game, because I'm out on the Raiders. I feel like the Raiders suck, and they should, because they didn't draft Shador. I think the Saints suck, as they should, because they didn't draft Shador. I mean that. Like, they suck. I can't watch the games, bro. It's unwatchable to me. Some of them are cool, like Lamar Jackson's playing. I just watch certain players, bro. And if it's a certain player playing that I like, I'll watch a little bit of that. But just give me NFL Red Zone when they get ready to score. Like Travis Hunter without Shador Sanders, and it's exciting. They're not really using him like talking about it. But, man, I love watching HBCU football, man. I just love I love the culture, everything that comes with it. And we got to get back to loving that. You see what's going on in this world right now. So ain't no love coming our way if we not going to love our own. I'm just telling you that right now. That's just how that goes, man. So,
I mean, and to add on what you're saying, like we said on Saturday, man, when you introduce SWAC TV, now at first, Ken, we didn't have no other games to watch as far as, saying HBCU slate. But now with HBCU Go and, SWAC TV, now we have a chance to go back and watch some of our games, and and that's good for us. So being able to watch a lot of others college football, I don't get a chance. I did get a chance to watch games a little more this Saturday, but I
still couldn't watch the FBS games, bro. It's nothing. Really? I tried, TD, and I found myself, man. I went to my Bible class member house, bro. I never even looked at I didn't look at a highlight. I didn't look at nothing. I just tuned it out. I got home and I didn't even care, bro. I was like, it's nothing in college football that's that exciting to me. I'm trying to think of something that's exciting that makes me want to sit down. If it's not HBC, I'm just, my palate is changing. It's just hard to sit there and watch it. I don't know if it's the NIL stuff or if it's just the I don't know, man. I don't know. I used to love watching
a lot of stuff, man.
But I gotta be honest, TD. I actually was a Nick Saban fan just because I like disciplined football and I like dominance and stuff like that. Living in Austin, you like UT, but I don't like the way they forcing Arch Manning down everybody's throat because he's not ready. He's okay. You know what I mean? But I get it. People that have their team, they have their team. I'm just saying, for me, now it's not a right or wrong thing. I just know how I used to watch college football. Bro, it's like I don't even be knowing when the games start. Like but I be knowing what's going on from the HBCU standpoint. Because like on my app, TD, I got every single game with notifications on. Every HBCU game. I follow every single HBCU team. Morgan State, North Carolina Central, Valley. If they playing, I'm getting alerts. I'm looking at scoring drives. I'm like consumed with HBCU football, bro. That's what I'm interested in because that's what we play in. That's what we do. And the more I get into it, the more I fall in love back with it. So I've kind of changed my tune. We're going to talk some smack this week. It's still FSU. They're going to say FJSU. They're going to do all that, and we're going to have fun with it. But, Man, there's nothing. Let me tell y'all something. Coach said something, and you would think you would call it cap, but it's not. He talked about the Jack State Southern rivalry being one of the best rivalries in the country. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. TD, I got a call yesterday from my brother. I was in Bible class, but I couldn't take the call. So I just declined the call and texted him afterwards. And I wanted to know what it was. I was like, man, hopefully everything's okay. He was like, hey, man, I'm thinking about coming to that game. Now, I got to say this. Love my brother. My brother ain't never been no sports guy like that. You feel what I'm saying? If bro trying to go to a game, TD, boy, it done got real attractive. You hear what I'm saying? When the casuals started to come out, I'm telling y'all right now, that game gonna sell out. There will be no more tickets come Saturday for that game Saturday. Unless people scapping tickets or whatnot. Regardless of the schedule, Southern 1-3, Jack State 2-1. We 0-0 in conference play. That's what we have.
Right.
And it's gonna probably be a sellout. You're talking 27, 28,000, maybe 28 plus thousand, close to 30,000 at that game at night, 6 p.m. on the Bluff with the light show TD, with the turf. Come on, man. With the bands, Battle of the Bands Saturday night. Got a mixer Friday night, man. It's about to go down in Baton Rouge. And it's about to be, look, we're going to have the best seat in town. Ain't no game now. I'm not disrespecting the game because that FAMU Alabama State game, that's a new really button. Listen, man, that's going to be a really good game, TD. I think that game is played early, and guess what? We get to watch it. Boy, we get to watch a football game uninterrupted, eating golden fish, dipping it in tartar sauce, ranch, hot sauce, ketchup, whatever you indulge in. Like, we get to have a good time and talk a little smack, watch a little football, right? But my point is the pageantry that comes with the HBCU culture, man. Ain't nothing like it, bro, that I know of. I ain't got to put the other stuff down. I'm just gonna tell you listen, Saturday night finna be a movie, man. However you choose to do it, however you choose to consume it, but we're gonna be in Baton Rouge down there, right in the mix of it, man. I can't wait. I'm excited.
And you did kind of mention on something, but Ken,
that's right, Coach. I'm gonna see you on Saturday, bro.
There's multiple things, one of the reasons that, making HBCU sports and football more attractive, man. Definitely what is going on in the world.
Yep.
I mean, period. I mean, if you're real about it, you're sick of it already, and it just getting started. Despicable. And then you turn around and then you look at the NIL stuff, which allowing the SWAC to attract more players, better, quality of athletes. So the game has gotten better. One point in time, you only had, like you said, 3 or 4 teams that was dominant, that that was really worth watching, that you wanted to watch. Now, man, it's any given Saturday for sure. Now, it's talent on every team. It's definitely any given Saturday, and the quality of football is much better. The coaching is much better. So it's been.
We got something to play for, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
let me ask you a question.
Right?
Did you enjoy the Celebration Bowl experience, bro?
Yeah, I mean the last few times we went.
I'm saying if y'all haven't been and got a chance to experience that, not to change, I just wanted to interject. It's just different, bro. Keep going.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I do too.
It just those things. I mean, and I'm getting into more into football like easy to me. I'm starting to trying to learn about that and get an understanding, of that game. It was always said that they was more physical, and I was always like, nah. And then I started looking at the finesse that we did, back then, and going to some of the HBCU Legacy Bowls, seeing how some of the guys were, and I saw the physicality of those teams. And, and that's one thing that Coach Taylor preached coming in, being that he, had been over on that slave before, the toughness, the physicality of it. And that's what he brought to JSU. And so that's why the program is becoming dominant like it is.
I totally agree. Jay, let me, you know what, man? I don't have a problem with this. I don't. I'm gonna tell you why. This is I get it. the band culture is different, bro. It's a different type of thing. You got the two best bands, arguably, in the whole entire country. And you got guys with enormous platforms that will be there, that will get hundreds of thousands of views off this weekend. And I'm telling you right now, they're going to make some thousands of dollars. So all basically Southern is saying is, if you want to cover this, because you got to keep in mind, both of these bands have media teams now. It used to be you had to rely on the creators to play your stuff, but now Jack State and Southern got two of the best media teams in the country, bro. Better than some football teams, bro. Like the amount of content, Killer Kev, Showtime, you know what I'm saying? My goodness, bro. Man, my mind is slipping. What's my man who I'll be watching all the time? What's the smack time. So they see you see what I mean right there? They splitting the money. This is beautiful to me. Smash time in the building. So my point is, A1 Media, all those guys, man, do a great job, bro. And I love their content, right? But there's money in this, bro. When you're talking about the actual, I'm all in favor of the entity itself monetizing off of itself. Because what usually happens is the creators come and get the content, they make the money, and none of that money goes back into the program. So, hey man, I ain't got no problem with it. But you know what? Because if I'm somebody like a Killer Kev, which is he does great work, Smash Time, that's my guy right there. Every time I see him, we dap up. Showtime and these different platforms. Oh, they make. I don't know. I'm not counting pockets or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, I know that they're getting the views. You go check out their content, and this will be I don't care what it is, TD. The Battle of the Bands, the Zero Quarter, the Fifth Quarter. This will be this is the creme de la creme. This is Ohio State, Michigan right here. You see what I'm saying? This is what that is. This is Alabama, Auburn of the band culture, of the band community. And there will be no more watched videos from a band standpoint than this weekend, because everybody's always comparing who's better. Now we're gonna talk all about the letter that went out from Dr. Matter of fact, let's jump on into it. I got a lot.
I just about to ask you about that. You know, since so already there.
So now we speaking of it. The Battle of the Bands is gonna be Friday night, 8 p.m. Baton Rouge. Go to Ticketmaster, get your tickets. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Not sure I'm gonna make that event, but I let them, because we got a lot of work to do on Saturday, man. And I feel like preserving my energy. I don't try to go and attack this. This is a different kind of. This ain't for the casual creator, TD. Yeah, I ain't going over there. Jay, you got it, baby. You gonna go do your thing, and we'll watch your videos, bro. Because I'm not in that lane. I'll get some clips when we at the game if I'm over there. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the same thing as creating band content. That's a whole different world. I'm not a part of that world. But let me say this. So about this conversation, shout out to Dr. Little, man, for putting his foot down. So there's a lot of rhetoric and a lot of conversation that was going on in regards to the ESPN band battle. We had some dialogue in the chat. 2023, TD, when we did not go to the Celebration Bowl. Jack State competed, and we competed against North Carolina A&T basically in the finals. From all the people whose eyes were looking at the actual competition, everybody felt that the Sonic Boom had won that competition.
Right.
The judges did not, though. We didn't win. We didn't get awarded the win. North Carolina A&T was awarded the victory. From what we were told, it was some small technicalities, things like we got deducted TD because we didn't have the band uniform. The drum majors had on tuxedos. We got small deductions because the drum majors didn't direct the songs. The band director did. It's like, this ain't the MEAC, bro. Like in the SWAC, the band directors, because you see what I'm saying? The band directors are directing those certain parts of the actual band competition. And it's just different things. You know, what they do is what they do. What we do is what we do. We ain't had no flag girls, nothing like that. It's just a different type of band culture. You get what I'm saying? So when you have those that's judging the band battle, and they prefer a certain type of band, they're gonna yield more closer to the band that fits kind of the world that they're in. And I think that's what happened with Jackson State. So not only that, I think they said some of the hats, we had a lot of hats that was on the ground after the fact, but nothing that was talked about, Ken, it's a clear difference when it comes down to them, down to Ken TD just wondering who is the current band of the year. I don't know, man. I don't keep up with that like that. The Sonic Boom is the best band in the land, and the hell with everybody else. That's my thought process on it. I don't even get into it, EA. I really don't. I stopped doing that a long time ago. I'm a Sonic Boom guy, bro. You can be a Marching 100 guy. They can be a A&T, whatever their name is. If you want to be an Ocean of Soul, you want to be a Southern jukebox, whatever. But I'm gonna choose my band, and I'm gonna tell you when our band ain't good. But our band was not just good, our band was very good that year. And we felt like there was nothing said about musicianship, though. There's nothing said about that. You know what I mean? So it was what it was, but I'll say this, because of that, TD, Dr. Little was like, man, we good on this. We ain't got to come back to that. We done.
Right.
So there was some communication spoken to ESPN, said, hey, leave us out of it. So in order to be considered for like the band rankings and stuff, they were saying that you're supposed to be sending like field shows and sending videos in so they can actually judge those videos. We weren't sending nothing in, and we were still getting judged, and they were still using our name. So it was requested. This is usually what happens. If a band director comes out and does what Dr. Little did today, chances are there was already dialogue prior to him having to put a statement out. Because I tried to go out there and get you to stop doing it the first time, and y'all didn't acquiesce.
So they still promoting the Boom.
So this was the latest September rankings, and then the Boom gets put at 8. Obviously, you know this is going to create. The Boom has one of the largest followings in the world from a band standpoint. Who has a larger social media presence than the Sonic Boom of the South? You're going to get a lot of eyes just by putting Jackson State on there.
Correct.
The Sonic Boom got 150,000 followers on Instagram, bro.
I mean, it goes.
Hell, I got 1,500.
I mean, it coincide with the football season.
So he told them last year, look, we good on that. So now we're not even in this. Like, y'all still ranking us. So it's like, bro, stop playing with my name. So Dr. Little came out with a statement basically saying, he said, listen, please, I'm going to read it. I trust this message finds you well. I am writing to respectfully share that the Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South marching band is not an active participant in the ESPN Band of the Year competition. As director, I have again, that's key word, I have again requested not to be included in any preliminary adjudication, rankings, or promotion of this event. This decision was made with thoughtful consideration and is rooted in internal priorities. While we hold the Band of the Year organizers and all affiliate institutions in the highest regard and continue to maintain positive relationships across the broader band community, our decision is a matter of institutional preference. Just like you have an institutional preference when you're grading me, I have an institutional preference to not be a part of it. It's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. So he says, we fully respect the decision of other programs to participate, as well as the enthusiasm of fans who follow the competition. But this is what I love. At Jackson State, our students work tirelessly and are evaluated by a different set of standards. Those that focus on personal growth, musical excellence, and cultural impact. We take immense pride in the integrity, resilience, and life achievements of our members, both on and off the field. We wish the ESPN Band of the Year initiative continued success and are confident in its ability to flourish and uplift the art form we all cherish. Love the Boom, Dr. Little. In other words, keep my name out your mouth. I done tried to done tell y'all. Now, here's how this works, TD.
I mean,
if you love Jackson State, we like, heck yeah, Dr. Little.
Very well said, Dr. Little. I mean, I love talking to him anyway, man. I love his vocabulary. I love the way he speaks.
But if you don't like Jackson State, guess what they're going to say? Oh, Jackson State, Jack mad because they got ranked number 8. Well, all we're saying is we shouldn't have even been on the 2025 rankings because we asked in 24. We weren't even a part of that. We was at the Celebration Bowl performing on the field because we had a football game to play.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I love that, man, because he was like, hey, man, stop playing my name, bro. I told y'all stop putting us on this. And furthermore, let's be real. Jack State being 8 right now is hogwash. I refuse to. No. We're not gonna play that game. So you slap Jackson State on there and just put us at 8, knowing that Jack State ain't really. They asked you not to be on there, and so this is kind of. This ain't kinda. This is you know what it is, bro.
I mean, again,
guess what it did? It hit its target. It hit its target. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about now. Move on.
Go ahead.
And people love to give their opinion because they always give the opposite opinion of whatever we're saying, right? If it's Jack State involved in it, just take the opposing opinion of the fans, and then you have something to talk about. But I was listening to an interview Cam Newton did with Ray J the other day. You know what Ray J said?
What?
I don't have to pay for ads if I just act a fool. He said, I figured out a long time ago, all I have to do is cut up. If I get in trouble, I get a speeding ticket, I do this, I do that. I now TD, if I wanted to get an ad or market something, I had to pay top dollar for it. But he was like, if I go and do some dumb S, you gonna market me for me. Because you get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is left-handed journalism is what you can really call it. Not saying that this is journalism, or even I'm not even saying the intent. I don't know who did it. I don't know how. I'm just saying how things can be perceived. You can't just take your side of one thing and act like that's the only way that it is and not consider the other side of it. And when you deal with the details, the things that I don't like and why I just said what I said and walked away from this conversation, you will spend all day having this conversation because no matter what you say, you are talking to a brick wall when it comes to people that are factoring in Jackson State. If it's Jackson State related, they're just going to take the opposite opinion or whatever. It doesn't matter what the facts are, TD. So you just speak your piece and you walk away from it. Exactly. Because you're not going to change anybody's mind.
That's life. Yeah, I don't argue with people, man.
Yeah, that's how you do that.
Right, no.
And listen, this band competition got a whole lot of pub today because they put Jackson State at 8 and Dr. Little had to say something. And now they've got more pub than they've ever had for this band battle. That's very inconsequential for what it is that we're looking to do. So that's that. There you go. You see what I'm saying? You get it. It's just being opposite, and it's lucrative, bro. It's very lucrative. It's if that's the position you want to take, all you got to do is say, no, it ain't. If you say it is, CD, and I say no, it ain't, I now have an opposing opinion, and I can go out and say it, and it'll gain traction because Jackson State runs the social media game. There is no HBCU institution that can hold water to Jackson State's cultural. Come on now.
It was said that didn't nobody start doing that until last year. I mean, earlier part of this year, man.
Can we be real about something?
Yeah.
Who moving the culture? Who moves the culture needed more than Jackson State right now? You know how I know that you can't cap? I call you cap to your face because you got people that don't even like their own stuff. You don't even like your own. You don't watch your own school stuff. Because if all you had was to watch your own school stuff, you wouldn't watch it. So guess what we're going to do, TD? The culture is going to go to Baton Rouge this Saturday. And we're going to get him a sellout because that's just what we do. You ain't got to like us. It's So yeah, we operate by a different set of standards, bro. That we just different, and we move that way. And I get it. We move and we talk Jackson. We move Jackson. We speak. We swagger Jackson. That's just who we. That's why we wear this J on our head, man.
I mean, Ken, as I was saying,
baby.
As I was stating earlier, I mean, even with the football program, a lot of times schools schedule us for that same draw. I mean, you look at Alabama. You look at Alabama State, who has probably one of the best stadium, you know, what I'm saying, in the conference, and they don't sell out. But when Jackson State comes to town, it's a different story.
TD, let me tell you something, bro. Saturday night, when that boom entered that stadium, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Goosebumps. Get your hair stand up on the back of your neck.
They gonna put us in the corner again?
We're gonna be in there. We're gonna be in there. I don't know where we're gonna be at, but you know we're gonna be in
Major Red's gonna be on the track.
I'm just saying, you can put
I'm sorry.
You can put the football team on the other side of the damn the other side of the school. It don't matter. We're gonna strut through that alley and we're gonna take the field and we're gonna whoop that behind, and then we're gonna do what we come to handle business. The band, we're coming down there to go 2-0 this weekend. That's what we coming to do. Y'all know it. I'm just saying, we make you love your stuff. You just need us to be there for you to love it. See, they don't like when the rabbit get the gun. Y'all, they pew, pew, pew. They shoot at us all day long. And as soon as we bust back, now we arrogant. Now we this. Now we that. Nah. That's why I said Jackson State this, Jackson State that, FTP. Because in the end, this past week, Jackson State wasn't playing no football, man. It was hard, TD. It was hard on everybody.
Okay, so Ken, let me ask you this then. On what you just said, would it be safe to say that we brag different?
You better believe it. Hey, what? Hold on. What brag from?
Jackson.
Yeah, I did. EA, where you at, baby?
Hey,
you better tell him again, Jew. Jackson, how's you? Walk in your trap and take over your trap. Nah, we a little different, man. They call us arrogant. So what's the point of having our HBCU traditions if we still judge by PWI standards and literally P? Well, you can do what Dr. Little said. Hey, man, we good on this. We gonna go over there where we celebrate it. That's what we do. Like this is what I don't like. You know how you deal with people, bro, who don't want to respect you, but then when you bless them with your absence, they got a problem with that too. No, sir, no, ma'am. You are the problem. It's not us. You can't keep pooping on me, man, and disrespecting me. Craig, what's up, man? What's up?
What body you talking about?
Craig, what's up, baby? This my guy. This who we tailgate with Saturday, GD. This my guy right here. Tay, what's up, big dog? Hey, let me ask you a question, Craig. So we talk smack at the HBCU Legacy Bowl, man. This big bro right here. Man, looking forward to coming down there. I need Wi-Fi, bro. I need a solid Wi-Fi signal, and we coming. We're gonna be there. TD said he needs his own batch of golden fish, golden brown. No bones.
Oh, no. Perfectly seasoned and cooked crisp. I mean, golden fish. I understand. Matter of fact, there's a birth of the golden fish down there.
Hey,
it need to be brown, crispy, well seasoned on the outside, and the top 10 of them need to be a little, you know what I'm saying, a little fried, a little harder. And when you spit up on the inside, it need to be white and fluffy. That's the definition of golden fish, man.
Hey, man, but what's up, brother Craig, man? Hey, well, you know we gonna talk. Hey, look, we just getting started, Craig. You know this. You know this now. This ain't stopping until we going all week long. I'm on your neck. Y'all gonna be on our neck, but this is how this go, man. Somebody said Tiffany J is playing. Oh boy, Tiffany J gonna call the game, man. Yeah, hopefully they call Alabama State, Alabama in FAMU. Go to Tallahassee. Little hot sauce on a slice of bread. You know how we get down. But that's what it was. Shout out to Dr. Little, though, man. He put his foot down, let them folk know, man. Stop playing with my name like that. Y'all know what time it is. But listen, real quick, you guys. Hey, man, happy birthday to Coach TC Taylor. Coach TC Taylor's birthday today. Make sure you guys show him some love on social media if you haven't. TD, tomorrow is our very own A.D. Robinson's birthday. So happy birthday to A.D. Robinson and Coach TC Taylor, man. Two GOATs. I got this second photo from Coach Otis Ridley's Instagram page today. He said, if you can understand why NCAT left the MEAC but can't understand why the Boom left the, oh, yeah. I started to come in. Shout out to Dave out there. Dave, that's my guy. I started to come in. I was like, yeah, it ain't worth it, man. I'm not even going to get entangled into this tussle. Y'all know what it is. I think sometimes we play ignorant. We kind of have selective ignorance at times. My thing is this. I appreciate it. You know what I appreciate, man? I appreciate Nick, bro. Shout out to my bro, big bro, Nick Eden. Nick was like, look, I ain't got no dog in the fight with this, but I can still speak the real. Like, he was talking the real, and he wasn't trying to cap for his school. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't defending Alabama State. You know, we all know Nick is an Alabama State grad and a Hornet through and through. But he was able to still speak and articulate the real when it comes to why Jack State did what they did, what ESPN was doing. And I appreciated that, because that's when that I said, man, I really appreciate this, bro, because sometimes we tend to turn a blind eye to things when it benefits us or it doesn't affect us. And that's something that I don't respect that type of stuff.
That's true.
Like, you can't, if you real, no matter whether you benefited or don't benefit from it, you can still speak the real. You know what I mean?
I mean, if it comes up, I mean, you picking your battles.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
you facts. I see you got that photo back there, man, but that's a good photo, bro. Coach Taylor back there on the wall behind you, right up under right above W.C. Gordon. But again, happy birthday to him, man. A great big surprise last night, man. Shout out to D. Corey C, Mike B, and Terrell Key, man. Great show. Ken, TD, do y'all think TC and company have been playing possum through the first two? There is a little bit of that. Yes, they have.
We won't get to it.
Yeah, we'll touch on that in a little bit. I don't think we haven't even opened the playbook up. It's a lot that we haven't shown. They have been playing a little chess and trying to see some stuff. Coach Taylor he tend to do that. But again, I want to say great show last night. Man, huge success, man. The Lynch Street Live Lounge. Make sure you go to Tiger Talk TV and go subscribe. And TD, didn't expect that, man. Big surprise. Joe popped up on the show last night. Little Joe pulled up on him, man.
Yeah.
Man,
I started watching it.
Yeah, man. Good stuff, bro. It was a really good show, man. And great work. Good job as always, D. Corey C. Lil Joe said, Jay. That's right, bro. That's right. But now, man.
I mean, I told y'all my Lil Joe story, didn't I? Man.
Call that man Rhinestone. What was your Joe? Go on, give me your Joe story. Come on, since we on it.
Man, Lil Joe checked me on the plaza one time, bro. So it was a older lady that was taking the class with me, and Lil Joe was on the pilot. So you know how they do interviews in the basement of the library?
Mm-hmm.
So I had an interview to come up, and I don't know if I didn't wear a suit or whatever the case was. I think I had on the tie. Maybe I didn't have on the tie. And the Joe stood back on the wall in the plaza, man. He was like, look at man. He said, what you need to do, you need to do X, Y, Z and stop worrying about that ring that's on your finger to try to get you indoors that you can't get in. And then the lady, she said, oh, don't get mad at him. Don't get mad. He's just telling you the truth. He said, man, look, I'm just telling you, I'm just trying to help you out, man. He got real stern with me. And I just sit there and look down at him and say, yes, sir. I'm going in for an interview, man. So that was my experience with Lil Joe. I mean, he just told me the truth about, what was going on. Like I said, I was going in for an interview. He wanted to make sure, that I was up to par. And he was basically saying, don't expect no organization or nothing that you affiliate with to get you in the door and walk you through doors. He said, you let your knowledge and your education get you to where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? Dress well, be appropriate for, you know, what's going on. And then, you know, I couldn't even argue with it. He touched me now. Oh, he touched me pretty good. And I couldn't do that, but just sit there and just look at me. He said, y'all, hey, don't get mad. I'm just telling you the truth. And the old lady's like, yeah, he tell you, hey, just listen to him. I just said, yeah, he owes some truth to what he was saying. I said, yes, sir. I left it alone, man. He checked me, man. So shout out to Lil Joe, man. Appreciate it.
Shout out to Lil Joe, man. A Lynch Street legend, man. Always will be. Terrell T. Reezy, what it do, baby?
T. Reezy, what's up, man? Yeah, man.
Hey, man, great job last night, man. You guys did a fantastic job, brother. For real, man. As always. What shoes am I wearing Saturday?
The Yeezys.
Hold on now. Oh,
you missed it, didn't you? Yeah.
Hey, listen, I got some Under Armour, bro. I'm Under Armour in it, bro. I got the Under Armour, the Rock Johnson joints, bro. With I actually got a cloud like gel sole in them bad babies too, man. So I'll be fine. Yes, sir. And I got my and I'm gonna bring my cloud flops, man. I got my little cloud. You see them right there, TD? When I take these off, these things, they real soft, man. They massage my feet when I walk on them, bro.
Hey, man, when I go to games, I don't want nothing I can't run in.
No, I put these on the way home. I'm driving in these right here, TD. I'm taking the shoes off and driving back home in these. But I'm gonna be in the Under Armours, man. I'm gonna be ready to roll. Look, this is a PM game, so I'm good. I don't know what the temperature gonna be just yet. What's the temperature? What's the forecast for? But anyway, before we do that, look, so Tim hit me up. Shout out to big bro Tim Cornelius. He got the party bus. Give Tim a shout if you need a ride for Saturday morning. 125, 10 seats available. Got a few folks canceled. I put it in the chat earlier today, so I'm not sure how many he got left. Ken got them after church flag. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got them. Yes, sir. No. But the Boombox Classic, they're gonna be pulling out 7 a.m. Still got 10 seats available. It's turn around. Y'all know this is ain't nothing like that party bus, man. Shout out to Tim, them, man. I enjoy it every time. Every time we go to Alcorn, I be thinking, hey, man, I'm riding down there with them because it's a good time.
Man, I rode that bus so many times with Tim Cornelius and them. Man, shout out to those guys. I mean, you know what? I just sit back and watch how they work, man. They work. I mean, it's almost like a
Jay.
Huh?
Jay, bro, let me give you some options, bro. If you ain't gonna be branded with the team with Under Armour, Hokas, Brooks, New Balance. On Clouds, you see where I'm going with this? Because you trying to do the battle of the bands, and you trying to work Saturday. Oh yeah, big dog. You better have you some comfortable shoes, bro.
And Jay, everything he just named is money.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you like this right here, bro. I got a wall full of Jordans this way. A wall full of Jordans this way. One thing that you won't see me in is now pair of these. That's for Dawn show. I will have on Under Armour. Listen, don't ever make the mistake that Ken Clark made out there, bro. Don't put no Jordan 1s on. Shout out to my brother Nook. Nook came to the game. He had some 11s on. I was like, bro, wow. You gonna tailgate them? You gonna walk the no. Because 11s hurt. Those are the patent leather joints for those that don't know. But nevertheless, man, don't do it. The game color is a whiteout. It's a whiteout, baby. It's a whiteout. We're on the road. But listen, if you need to jump on this party bus, 125, hit Tim up. That's 601-238-9181. 9181. He said, hey, man, I was sure broke down, bro. Last time I was on the bluff, it was a bad experience. I get redemption on Saturday. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to leave it at that.
Like a Monster 626.
Hey, listen, if you're going down Friday though,
2-6, bro.
if you're going down Friday, they will shout out to the Greater New Orleans chapter. This from Big Brother Ray and the Jack State University Alumni Constituency Relations. Welcome the national champs to Baton Rouge, an arrival celebration. Join us as we meet and cheer on the national champs. 3 p.m. arrival at the Renaissance, and then they're gonna have a chill and vibe reception. Unwind, connect, and celebrate with the champs starting at 5:30 at the Renaissance. That's if you want to do that before you head over to the Battle of Bands, if you plan on going to the Battle of Bands. So just FYI, if you're looking to come down there and get right. All right, let's talk about a little football. Well, before we do that, because we gonna get into that. We got stuff to get into. Let me do this real quick. Let me scale it all the way back. I jumped around some stuff. Hey, listen, if you just tuning in, we do have this. Now I'm rocking this on Saturday, so I know DJ asked me what I'll be wearing, what shoes I'm wearing. I'm gonna have this top on. So if you want one of these tops, it's pinned to the chat. So if you click the link, we got a little fundraiser going on. It's gonna last about another week or so. So if you've ordered one, just know that when the pre-order closes, the fundraiser ends, then the orders will be made. I'll get mine tomorrow, man. I'll have this on. It's a whiteout. So grab you one if you like. It's in the chat, pinned to the chat. Click that link, grab you one. All right, save the date. Coming up Friday night, man, 6 to 9 p.m., October the 10th. This is Homecoming Friday. This is our first flyer that we just got this completed today, finalized. Going to be in partnership with Blue Bingo as well as the JSU Alumni Constituency Relations. This is going to be a free event, y'all. This is the official KC1400 Homecoming 25 NIL mixer. 6 to 9. Look, we got Yard Fest going on. We got day parties everywhere. Whenever you break it down, you go do what you're going to do. Pull over there to Cat Head. Look, we need everybody to come through. When you come to town, come get your bottles, man. Come get your bottles. Whether you stay or go, come get your bottles. The bar be open. We got DJ Big O 601 going to be in the building. We'll be our special guest obviously going to be our illustrious AD, Ashley Robinson, be in the building. He'll be pulling up. And who knows who else going to be in the building, man. So it's going to be a great time, man. 6 to 9 p.m. We're going to have free hors d'oeuvres while they last, but there will be food truck vendors on the outside as well. So it's going to be a good time, man. Hope to see you guys there. We'll put this up every show that we do, letting you guys know where we're going to be. We got some stuff that we're working on for Thursday.
They doing that lemon drop thing again?
Oh, yes, sir. Got to have them lemon drop, TD. They were good, wasn't it, bro?
I don't know.
You ain't had one?
No, I didn't get one, man.
Well, you got to get you one, bro.
I got a big shot of water. That was good. But I'm out to try one.
That's all I'm saying. Just get you one. Bottles up. See you there. Hey, what's up, Sylvester, man? Hey, man, good to see you, bro. We're definitely, we're inviting everybody out, man. So put it out on social media today, Instagram and Facebook. But this is gonna be, man. It's gonna be packed, man. It's gonna be a packed house, man. Pull up, come have a good time. Look, I know it's a lot going on, and this is we catching you on the tail end, but at least we ain't charging you. You know, everywhere else you got to go, you're gonna get taxed. Just know that. Most of the places you go, you're gonna have to pay to get in, but this free entry, and it's gonna be, we'll be in the mix, man. The whole KC1400 crew, our supporters, followers, alumni, all that good stuff. We're gonna be there. Hey, chapter's already posted the flyer. Yes, sir. We coming, man. Y'all pull on up, man. Come see us. And come get these bottles, man, because we want to sell it. We will sell out. We will definitely sell out all the bottles, but you don't have to wait to the event to come grab you one. If you want to leave the Yard Fest, head over to Cat Head while you're heading to a day party, do so. Hey, look who done snuck up in here on us, man. How you doing there, sister?
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
You look like you lost some more weight. Look at you, man. Look at glowing and stuff. I see you, sis. How you be?
I'm doing fine. I came up because I'm sad. I talked to Ken, and I know Ken that wanted me to come. So first of all, I want to say hi to everybody, and man, do I miss it. But it's a reason why I've been missing in action. I had to tell Ken, I had to put on my big girl draws, Ken, and said if I'm gonna come to the homecoming and Vegas. And right now I'm pursuing to get my license, and I need 3,000 hours. And if I stay on track, and majority of my clients are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm sorry, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And if I miss those 2 weekends, that's a lot of hours. And the way I'm working, I should have my 3,000 hours by the end of October or in the middle of November. And so I had to say, no, I cannot come to homecoming. I got to focus on getting these hours so I could take my test to be a licensed therapist. So I ain't been missing an action. It just so happened that my clients this for a sec tonight canceled, but they came in on another day. So that's why I was able to sneak in, because I'd be just getting out of work. So I just wanted to let y'all know why I have been missing in action. And so I won't be there for homecoming, but Loris will not be there in January. Also, I wanted to let y'all know, because I know y'all don't do it often. I'm asking y'all to please begin to, before you come into the chat, because I know a majority of us are probably looking at it on our phone. And you have to exit the chat. And we really want you guys to like the live. And the reason we're asking you for that, the algorithm and pick it up, and more people will know that we exist. And truth be told, this collective is way bigger than us as a whole. We want other people to come out and find out about what we're doing, because you never know who can be on YouTube and just click on us and see what we're talking about. So that's why we ask you guys so much to please share on your social media platforms, but just a simple like. The like will do more than you can ever think. And so also, Ken, let you know, I've been approved. I have a nonprofit too, y'all. So God is showing me how to use my nonprofit for therapy. And this is what I'm doing. I'm going to start a campaign where my nonprofit is on a campaign. It's called Therapy for All. And so people can donate to my to the campaign, and I'll be using that money to help people get therapy. Because right now, Ken and my brother Diesel, I'm taking clients right now for people for $20. And the only reason I can do that is because I'm actually working. But in December, I'm retiring from my job, and I'll be doing this full time. And I was able to sustain myself taking clients for $20. I have a grandmother that I'm not charging her anything. She's on Medicare. She can't afford it, but I know she needs therapy. So what I'm doing is asking the community, and I'm going to be asking businesses to partner with me, because they can donate and it's a tax write-off, but their money will go towards helping me financially to help other people that can do therapy. So that's why I ain't been around, y'all. I've been on a mission. Man, but I said, let me just come up and say hi.
Nah, man, you know, I always be asking her to come. But she did tell me, we talked yesterday, and she told me she wouldn't make it. You're doing Vegas, right?
I'm doing Vegas. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't do that.
You said January. She'll be in Vegas.
I'll be in Vegas, but I was still coming to Mississippi, because I was like, my clients would be like, wait a minute, that'll be, because some of my clients is every other month. That'll be for a whole month. They wouldn't do therapy. They was like, hold on, hello. So I was like, I can't do both. So I already got my ticket for Vegas. So, but I wanted to let y'all know I have not been missing intentionally, but I will be a licensed MFT. And that's the goal. That way I'm already in a private practice, but I'm under someone else's license. But when I become licensed, I have my own business. So that's what I've been doing.
I love that, man. Proud of you, as always. Appreciate everything you do. A lot of what we do is not on the screen like we think, but we do a lot behind the scenes, and you got to do what you got to do, man. We're going to go into 2026 with some new goals and a whole new mission, whole new motivation. So be proud of you. Always good to see you. So thank you for coming up, as always, you know, and
also can tell Coach in January that because I can do mentoring, right, for the young men through Zoom. I think we can utilize me in that way, because I'm auntie mental health.
I think that's a conversation in January.
Yeah.
No, not the.
Yeah, so I was
saying
that.
Like, I think January is going to be a great opportunity to kind of revisit that, because we're going to do some different stuff in 26, a lot of different stuff, because this NIL stuff has changed, and we ramping it up big time. We talking about financial literacy, we talking about business ownership for guys that are getting paid. It's a lot, man, and we got to just evolve with the time. TD, you had something? What you got, brother?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell Rochelle, your family wanted me to speak to you. I had a chance to, I was blessed enough to go out in the community on last Thursday and work with your cousin George.
Yes.
Sister and his brothers, all of them came out, man. We fed the homeless and
Yes.
Poindexter Park. It was a blessing to serve. Didn't realize how many people was homeless and needed just food, shelter, and stuff like that. So shout out to, he called himself the dog on
the dog, the DOG.
George Norman.
George Norman. Yeah. I mean, his sister, and his sister told me, "Yeah, Rochelle Henderson, that's my cousin," and he had 2 or 3.
Proud of it too,
man. So shout out to the dog for feeding the community, and he had been talking to me about it the last couple of years, and I took the day off work, and I decided to go out there and I worked with him. They had me on the fries, so I came in promoted. I went on the lettuce, you know what I'm saying? I came in, I was cooking the fries, man. George on the grill.
But you know what I love about George, and I don't know if I was trying to talk him do a 501c3, but when I tell you he cooked for the homeless, no. He's cooking real meals because those are just people with hard times. So he is cooking straight home cooked meals, and he just decided to do that on his own. So for sure, that's a small world, TD.
One thing I will say about the dog, he always put the logo out there, man. He always put our logo, on there, and he'll text me a photo saying, "Hey, man," I'm like, "Bro, I appreciate you," because this, I mean, every time I see him, I definitely try to stop and talk to him and show love. And sometimes you be moving fast, but you do have to stop and show love. That's good stuff, TD.
Yeah, he texted me and told me, he said, "TD, you coming? So I'm gonna put the KC-1400 on here because you come in, represent that." And I was like, "Hey, man, it's cool, man." Shout out to I think his name was DJ Black. I mean, we got to get with him. He said he does screaming and stuff. He'll put it out there, man. But shout out to your family again, Rochelle, for feeding the homeless and participating in that, man. It's great, serving. I enjoy serving. And they had salad, they had hamburgers, sausage, they had stuff to choose from, man. Soda, water, whatever. And they was very appreciative too. So shout out to everybody who came out and showed up. And Miss Bobby, she came through. She brought things. So man, it was great. It was great. Shout out to the dog once again. Everybody that came out and supported and fed the community.
Well, look, I'm about to get off, but this is what I really wanted to say. I be watching a lot, and I still think us as Jacksonians, for those who are still contemplating, should you support us? We're asking you to still support us because we're supporting the young kids at our school. Whatever you can give. And it's going where it's going, because one thing about Ken, he's very transparent. And I was asking to him, and I've always said, I don't think we even understand the contracts and all that stuff that goes behind what we are doing. So, don't take this for granted what we're doing. And we can't do anything without y'all. The Bible says, a house divided cannot stand. I will continue to say that. We are staying in our lane, but we need everybody's help. So if you can't do nothing but tell somebody, the way this goes is through, to me, referring through talk is better than anything we can ever do. So I'm asking all of y'all, if y'all got 5 friends, listen, October to December is where corporations give out the most money. And because they have a certain amount of money that they have to give out because of the end of the year. Ask your corporations that give up what they give. We are legit in this thing. It's the day of giving. That
let me add one thing to that, Rochelle. There's a lot of people who may not know, and this is something that you do even at Jack State. When you donate to the nonprofit, if you need a receipt, I other than what you have, I have an actual form of receipt that you can submit to your company that does donation match. We have some supporters that do that all the time. If they donate something, they give $500. They can their company will match, or they'll donate up to the match point.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't. If you don't know that, definitely take advantage of that. And that's more resources coming in that you don't even have to give yourself. So good point. Keep going.
Yeah. So I wanted to say is that don't ever assume that people won't help us, and don't ever assume that these won't help us either, because they will. I just think if we talk about what we are doing and do it, because no one can tell love like Jackson State people than us. So don't think that your companies don't have that. I know they do have match programs. And as my mom would say, closed mouth won't get fed. So I'm just asking you guys right now, a lot of people are giving away money because they have to. So we can get that money too. That's why, and this is the reason why we chose to be a 501c3. So please talk to people. Don't be ashamed to say what we're doing. You can just give them to the website, where they can see the things that we have done for our community. And we want to do more, but we can't do this without y'all. I don't think y'all understand how important this is. We need y'all. Ken and TD are here all the time just to take out the time to do this. Ken in LA, TD is in Jackson, and they studying, and they're not just coming here talking off the top of their head. That means they checking out stats. So they're literally coming in being prepared to tell y'all about each team and what's going on and who to look for. So this is work while we don't take for granted that they are really doing. So I don't want us to just take this for granted as if they just up here talking out the side of their neck, because they are really doing the work. I just came up to say thank y'all for what you're doing. But I'm asking y'all to check your heart. And just, if you can't give financially, talk it up. Let other people know about us, because it don't have to be just financial, but it can be a way of you telling other people and businesses about us, and they may want to join the collective. So that's all I wanted to say about that. And I get off the screen so y'all can go back. And good luck to everybody this weekend.
Good seeing you, baby. I'm going to talk to you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Keep up the good work. We'll see you soon, all right?
All right. You guys have a good one.
Hey, you have a good evening, Rochelle.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's jump back into some sports. Before we get into some football, I do want to acknowledge the Jackson State women's tennis team, bro. We're national champs, bro. How cool is that? Yeah, you know, they won the SWAC, and then they turned around and won a natty, bro. So this might be the first. This is the first national championship women won. This is pretty cool stuff, man. So they won the HBCU National Tennis Championship. Jack State women, we're national champs, man. That's what we do. What we do, baby. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome stuff right there.
Yeah. I know they was competing hard, man. Last year, came close.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
They got the cigar this year, so congratulations to them.
Heck yeah, bro. It is, man. So listen, we talked about Saturday. We came on Saturday. I told you, man, the SWAC was gonna sweep. I was riding with the SWAC. We got all 4 wins. I don't think we learned much. Alabama A&M didn't play Cornelius. They sat him and let some build some depth. Whooped up on Lane. Bethune-Cookman did what I thought they was gonna do. Biden threw 3 interceptions. The wide receiver had a good game against them, win 35-9. Grambling fought back, bro. They were down 14. They fought back to win this game, bro. So I felt like they would get back on the winning track. Same with Prairie View. Tough, hard-fought game. The SWAC wins. And, yeah.
Yo. Well, I mean, I don't think we really had, much doubt about these teams playing. I figured that Prairie View game probably is tough, just like I kind of figured it was, being that I think that's the very team that just had beat Alcorn, right?
Yep.
And they showed some good talent on the field. Showed a good program. So they played Prairie View pretty tough, but once again, that's why I came out on top. That was a close game there again with Grambling. And they came out on top. So again, the SWAC 4-0 on Saturday. Congratulations to them. Now it's time for SWAC play. Now it's done.
It is. Still only one team has played. 2 teams have played in conference play, and that's Prairie View being 1-0. And Texas Southern being 0-1. So now we're about to get into the meat of the schedule. That's what time it is for us now. So 8 straight for us, bro. All SWAC foes. We got Southern this weekend. We followed it up with Alabama A&M, and we got Alabama State for homecoming. So then we take a bye, and then we head over to to Vegas to take on Grambling. And then we are off to Tallahassee, followed by Itta Bena, Bethune-Cookman, Alcorn. All right. Let's take a peep at this match, man. It's SU Hate Week. Hell with them folks. Craig, we're gonna come see you, bro. All right, it's game week, 6 p.m., September the 27th. It's a whiteout. All right, man. Let's look at some stats, man. Let's talk a little bit about this game, bro. Little quick peep under the tent. And we're gonna drop the link, man. If you guys got anything you want to add, anything else you want to talk about, feel free to join us. I'll sit this one out. I want to hear from some people that we ain't heard from. If you guys want to come up, if you got anything new you want to discuss, then please do so. But looking at the stats, man, it's kind of awkward. It's funny that you got Jacoby and Morgan and Cam McCoy across from one another. I do expect Jacoby to get back on track this weekend. Healed up real good. You know what he got to do. I think he'll come out ready to play. Mod Miller, man, 275 on the ground. It should be more than that, honestly. Mod hasn't really gotten a whole lot of carries. He's not even averaging 10 carries a game. That's got to go up, in my opinion. I absolutely think Mod shouldn't have less than 15 carries a game, in my opinion. Less than. We got to get him to those Irv numbers, in my opinion.
I mean, it's funny that you say that. I mean, that's kind of where it was with Irv. I mean, for a long time, he was under, 15.
He was under 20.
Yeah, he was under 20.
Yeah, Irv would get 17, 16. I got to get 17, 16, man. 15, 16, 17. I think if you give him that rock, he gonna give you. Look, I was watching Jonathan Taylor, man. He got a lot of Jonathan Taylor in him, bro.
Those extra carries earned.
Man, if you look at the carries, I mean, he's averaging 10.5 yards a carry. What else is there? What else he need to do to get the ball? 27 carries, 275 yards. That's 10 yards per carry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm giving him the ball, dog. I don't think what else we need to say. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know coach them gonna do their thing. But you look at Trey Holly, 44 carries, 3 touchdowns, 228 yards. He 50 yards less than Ahmad on, and with 17 more carries. I don't. Man, give him the ball, bro. Shout out to Kobe Paul, man. Had a really good game last game, leading the team in receptions. 7 receptions, 136. Their best receiver, because their passing attack is putrid, and they played more games than we played. So you're looking at, they played 4 games, we played 3. Kelby Givens, 5 sacks, Quincy Ivory. But look at Quincy, 3 games, 25 tackles, bro. Turn him loose, coach.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So
sure.
So definitely loading the box. We know JSU danger. I mean, we expect them to load the box. I don't think you can load the box. It's only that's actually good for whoever's at quarterback. That's great for Jacoby if you stack the box, in my opinion, because we got enough talent on the outside to make some things shake. I do feel like their defense is the strength of that team, but even if y'all stack the box, we still gonna run the ball down your throat. That ain't gonna change now. We still gonna get over 200 plus rushing yards on Saturday anyway. They're not stopping us from running. That's just not gonna happen. Stack the box. You only need 8 in the box to stop us if we're being real.
I mean, you stack the box, man. I mean, there go your slant plays. There go your quick
all day long, TD.
Your quick screen plays. You run the back directly out the backfield. There's a lot of that stuff, man, that I've seen other teams do. Like Alabama State, they screen Southern half to death. I mean,
I sure did, bro.
Same thing with USM. They screen folk half to death, man. And with the talent we got, man, we run little to few screens. And I mean, I don't know if they stack the box, man. You got your tight ends in the middle. You got your your slant man going across. You got your deep wide receiver, running across. Dig route. I mean, it's a lot of things you can do, man. It seems like a lot of our plays are down. Receiver patterns are downfield. You know,
I think that's gonna change. I don't expect that a lot of that Saturday. I think TD. I think we're gonna play the short intermediate game and the rushing game, and then we'll open it up later. In my opinion, I think with Southern, you just go play smash mouth football and lead with the rushing attack. Well, you called it, bro. The screen passes can be deadly with the talent that we have, and I think we can get up the field. Now one thing I will say, I actually like Southern's DBs though. I think the DBs are probably not, they're not burners, but they're sure tacklers though. They tackle with physicality and bad intentions. Linebacker play, I think the kid number 33 is probably their best tackling linebacker to me. We know what Kelvin Givens can do.
His name Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. Who?
Mike Jones, man. Mike Jones.
Who? I said
Mike Jones.
Nah. Hey, but I'll say this too. Somebody said they put 5 down linemen. That actually won't work for him.
Do you know his phone number?
Oh damn! I forgot.
I'm just playing. Go ahead, man.
I forgot that number, bro. I ain't. It's been a long time, bro. It's been a long time.
00724. I don't know what he be saying. I had some people to call that number for real, but go ahead, man.
Hey, that's actually okay. I'm okay with that. Like the reality of the matter is that this is 2025, and you guys, Southern only had a pretty decent showing against Valley, and that was a struggle game. So if we being for real, like I'm unmoved, man. I like what Coach said. It's what we do. 281-340-8004. Everybody got a plan until we slap that damn bird out the sky.
Way to go, then, dog.
They get punched in the face. But no, man, they're gonna have a strategy. I think they'll try to do the same thing. That's fine. But to your question though, TD.
Right.
Why do you not show a whole lot? Because their quarterback was in our room last year. You think we finna go down there with the same game plan? I'm a birdie too. I can tell you, bro, we're not doing what we did in the SWAC championship. I can tell you that right now. Right. It's 0-0, big dog. We finna do what you got to do. But in the end, though, we talking about in the end, the trenches is our O lineman versus your D lineman. And like you said, TD, run at Kelby Gibbons. Don't run away from him. Run at him.
Run at him. Hey, because he's gonna take the edge route every time. You go underneath him. That's how Zach killed him. So you run. So he's gonna try to beat Quay to the outside shoulder every time. Jacoby gonna have to step up in the pocket if he's gonna be passing. But here's the difference. We talk. Well, I guess so. Go ahead, man. I ain't gonna break that down right now. But
you can. Let's do it. No. You can't stop in the middle of a thought.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. You know, he loved the outside. He loved the outside rush. He doesn't dip on the inside. You know what I'm saying, very much because he's so quick on getting to the outside, beating the tackle. He's gonna have to be faced. He may even have to be chipped. So what you do in a lot of situations like that, you chip him with a running back, and then go ahead and hit that running back in the flat. Because he's coming. He always coming to the outside. So you chip him, hit the running back, or you run the draw play and run it underneath. You know, hinge on the rest of your offensive line with doing what they have to do. But I wouldn't even say, you know what I'm saying, we say same teams. Yes, no, maybe so. And the reason I say that because one thing that in the SWAC championship game, as a young man mentioned that the defense, they talk about running, they had a player by the name of Darius Harris who wore number 11.
11.
You know what I'm saying? Who complimented the heck out of Kevin Gibbons.
Yep.
Both of them, they were having a party in the backfield. Too much for me.
Yep.
But that player is not there. They had Willie Miles in the middle. Willie Miles not there. You know what I'm saying? And they replaced him. I think they got like number 91, number 97. They D-line, they got a big offense and defensive line, but every game I've seen, that defensive line get blown off the ball.
And they O-line too. I mean, they got some, they have some moments that they are definitely slow. I think our team speed is better, and we have more team speed. I personally think I think they will go with Strother. I don't see them coming back with Woods right now. I mean, Woods had a pretty bad concussion. This is the second concussion he's had within the last 12 months, bro. You know, he's out for the Bayou Classic because of a concussion, and he had a pretty bad concussion against Mississippi Valley. They got a bye week after this week. If they're smart, they probably sit Woods and they play him. They give him a couple more weeks to get his bails right.
Right.
Put him in that game and he get his bail run, he probably gonna be done for the year. So you got to be very careful with that. I like the Strother kid, man. The kid actually looked. I told you he looked a lot like Bubba McDaniel, in my opinion. But it's nothing sexy about it. They want to run the ball too with Holly and Franklin, and that's what they do. I mean, they got Darren Morris as a receiver. They got the tight end that's pretty solid, in my opinion. But to me, Southern is really the same team. They just added a few extra players, and just from the makeup of the team, though, it's still just not. They can win some games. But if Jackson State comes to do what they supposed to do, this game could actually get ugly. Even though we ain't put it together like everybody think we should or we could, or like we've even felt that we could or we should. I'm just talking about styles make fights, and I just think we can keep it simple and we could literally score more points than them. They're not scoring a lot of points. I think they average, 12th? I mean, they don't average a lot of points at all. It's hard for them to score if they're not getting a big play, consistently scoring on drives. They're just not. They haven't put it together either. So we just got to go out there and not try to get cute. Just keep it simple, stupid. You know, the KISS method, bro. We got a big physical offensive line. Run the ball down their throat, and let the run set up the pass. And I get it. They're gonna stack the box and try to take away the run. But guess what? We got a great offensive coordinator that's going to dial up some stuff. If you stack the box and you give me the numbers that I want to get, it's something always going to be open, bro. Something always going to be open if you yield towards one particular thing. So, like Coach said today, it's going to be a nice little chess, man. They'll have a good game plan. They'll have a game plan ready to come and take away what we think. But here's the other thing they have, TD. This is kind of a very unusual going into the game where neither team knows. I understand. You got two quarterbacks that didn't. You see what I'm saying? Like a quarterback situation going into the game. Like who's going to start at quarterback for Southern? We assume it's going to be Strother.
So yeah,
they pretty much sure that we sure that Jacobian's back. They know that Jacobian's. But guess what? If he struggles, we got somewhere else we can go. You follow what I'm saying? I don't expect him to struggle. I expect him to get on track. That's just my expectation. I think a couple weeks of healing is good for him because I also felt like he was banged up before the season started, personally. But I feel like he's really fully ready to go. You think Woods plays, TJ? Okay. Fred may not change what SU looked like this week. That question keep coming up, but my question is, what is it that he's gonna do that's going to change who they are? You're not going to change their identity just because you got a different play caller. You still got the same players.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I think Southern has a roster problem. They don't have it ain't a scheme. That's not the issue. You know, some things just got to be, you got to recruit it to be better. Not saying that they, but they're going to play hard, though. I do expect them to play hard. But, again, like Coach said, you have to account for number one on defense at all times. And you have to be intentional about how you attack him. Because if you don't, he gonna remind you why you should have.
And he has a very high motor.
He does. He don't stop running.
He don't stop running. He chases.
Can't sit in that pocket and hold that ball neither, bro.
No, you can't. You got to step up. You got to release the ball. The thing with that, like I said, I think what will help be different from the SWAC championship game, he doesn't have Harris on the other side. They replace Harris with a number 58, a guy by the name of Jerome Jerome Wallace, I mean, he's okay, but he don't have the engine that Harris had. Now I know they can switch up a lot of things too with their players. Maybe bring somebody else. But
what do you think about Page, Vincent Page, the middle, Mike?
He will light you up.
He will.
He not only him, but like you said, Mike Jones will. Bristol. I mean, they have a pretty good secondary, as you spoke on. You know, as far as their corners and their safeties. But all in all, I mean, as far as the rushing game, I think we should be able to rush on them. We definitely should be able to pass on them. Like I said, you got to key in on number one. And it should be a little easier. Like I said, he doesn't have that other guy, Harris, on the side to complement his rushing abilities, because you had to account for him. I think that definitely be the key. But I would use Kelby Givens strength, you know what I'm saying, against him. And that's straight rush. He'll get up there. He's real quick, man. He'll get around tackle in a minute.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He come with bad
Some of the
intention.
tallest tackles have a tough time blocking a shorter guy. He's 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah,
6'2", coming off the edge.
But I tell you, yeah, man, that guy from North Carolina Central handled him pretty well. 1-on-1, straight up, no help. No.
Two of them did, 53 and 70. Both of them right tackles.
Yes.
You know, and they moved him. They whooped him so bad he had to move to the other side. And man, the right side of my face hurt.
Right.
Let me change to a southpaw.
Right.
So, but man.
And then if they do that, that's when you run the stretch play away from him. You know what I'm saying? You make him tired. I mean, but yeah,
we got a lot of backs. We're gonna do what we do, man. We ain't changing. We ain't gonna make no wholesale changes. We just gonna go out there and let it's a war versus wheels, man. Like, what do you want to do as opposed to what the other team want to do? And you got to go out there and you got to go make it happen. You know what I mean? So, but I like the matchup. I think there will be some auxiliary factors in this thing, man. There will be like atmosphere, crowd, energy. But this is a game that we can steal the energy out of the stadium, though. Because we will have our fans will be deep in this game. This can feel like a home atmosphere. If we've taken over Southern before, and we've turned that thing into Memorial South.
Yeah,
I agree with that, TJ.
I agree with it.
Totally agree. I think I need that from all of the players, bro.
That's true. I
need that from the whole team. Less talking, more physicality. I don't want to hear the talk no more. You got to talk with your pads and your play. It's 0-0. We 0-0. Like Coach said, you want to be the number one team, go out there and act like it. Play like it. Lead like it. Follow like it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you look at it, you look at the penalties, that was from the last game. I think the first 4 or 5, came from the line.
Yeah.
And then you look at having Lockhart back there. He was able to get away from some stuff. He was able to, maneuver and step up in the pockets and everything, but the rush was still there. You know what I'm saying? You got to give more time. And I'm pretty sure, offensive line coach and everybody working on it, they see it, but we definitely going to have that in this game, Ken. It's a new day. Like I said, this right here is for all the marble. This is where the game start. This is the road leading to Atlanta, and it's starting in Baton Rouge. Now, whatever direction we go from there, what I'm saying, it's going to be, on JSU, the Tigers themselves. Yep. And so, I definitely feel for sure that we have the team, to do it again, to run the table again like we did last year.
Just loaded with talent, man. I just think that they started hearing about how good they were and forgot to go play like the hype. That's simple. The thing that is reigning true about our team right now is exactly what the coaches said. Like, the talent is there, but how disciplined, how focused, how will we have the same mental aspect as the previous year's team? That's the challenge. And I think there's never a greater time to do it than now. You start conference play on the road against your most hated rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
It's no better time to play. Nobody needs to be motivated this week. Boy, if you need to be motivated for this game, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? That ain't it. And last time we played never matters, bro. It never matters when you play Southern. It don't matter. The records don't matter this weekend, bro.
No.
Right? Them records mean nothing.
No.
Only thing that matters is when that clock strikes 0:00, we need to have at least 1 point more than they do.
Exactly.
As long as we win, we good. But I would really like to see a fully complete game, TD. I really would. I just want us to accept our identity. We are a run-first team. Own it, live it, master it, feed it to the SWAC. Let's go play ball. Let's go smash mouth ball. Play smash mouth ball. We got Delaware State out here leading the country in rushing right now because they don't deviate from who they are. Coach Jackson 3-1 starting off doing this thing over there. They run the ball, bro. They're gonna run it with their quarterback. They're gonna run it with their running backs. It is what it is. They ain't trying to throw for 300 yards, bro. If you get 300 yards on 15 to 20 passes, so be it. We're going to run. If we get 80 plays, I need 65 of them to be runs, bro. That's just me. Because that's our strength right now until it proves otherwise. That's just me.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let me say this about that, TJ. Saturday will say a lot.
It will.
It'll say a lot. And I just, from what I've seen and what I know, and what I feel, I haven't been around anyone. I haven't been around the players. I haven't seen anything. This is all blindly based off of data and past experiences. I think he's going to come out focused as they come. I really do. I think we're going to see a motivated, focused, locked in Jacobian. So, that bodes very well for Jackson State. That ain't a good sign for Southern. Southern wants him to struggle. Southern wants him to be whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? They got their own quarterback problems over there. Trust me.
Right. Take those check downs, man. Take those check downs.
Without question. So looking at the stats, like Cam is exactly 50%. Wow. 2 touchdowns, 2 INTs. He got like 6 or 7 fumbles though.
I just about to, boy, I just about to say that.
He might have 4 or 5. It might be.
He had 4 in one game.
He got about 6 in the game, but he got about 6 or
7 in one game. I think he had about 4 against Alabama State.
Yeah, he had 4. Lost 2, 1, 2, something like. He got 4.
Right.
He got 6 or 7. So do. But now, man, that's pretty much. We talked about Vegas. We talked about the portal. But no, man, we'll break it down a little further. I'm still going through all their games. I kind of dozed off on the second half of Fresno State. I'm almost through that. See, this is true, Miss Brenda. That's facts. We know that to be the case. We've seen that. And then too, I think we're gonna be just fine, man. I think the defense pitched a shutout last week, and I'm telling you right now, we hadn't spent much time talking about the defense, but I think our defense is they're talking about trying to stop us from running. Let me ask you a question. We stopped Southern from running the ball. What they gonna do? We can take that same strategy and say, okay, cool, we're gonna take the run away from you because outside the run, y'all ain't really got nothing.
Right. I agree.
But this is one of them goofy rivalries, though, TD, where they can suck at passing and then get a deep bomb because somebody slipped or something.
Right.
Remember that happened when we was there in 23. And we went down early. And then BJ got an interception on the other end. We scored. We had to fight back, and we did what we did. Andre Hunt had that long reverse touchdown that kind of, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no blowout, but it was a win.
Right.
And
then they like the blitz, man. They put so many men in the box. Oh my gosh. You get past that first and second wave at the same time. Sometimes it seemed like it was no structure. You know what I'm saying? So opportunities are there, Key. And here's the thing. I said, like I said, we'll break it down more. Offensive line, they like the pass block. They bullies. They want to lean and lay on you. You know what I'm saying? That's what they offensive line. I mean, they some big boys. And their right tackle, he seemed to have decent feet. But that left tackle, I mean, you can get around that joker pretty, people get around him pretty good.
Quincy need to be on the right side going after the quarterback. Take away what they got. Let Quincy do it. Quincy Ivory needs to do the same thing Kelby Givens is doing.
Just go. Exactly.
Just let him go get the quarterback.
And please.
Just let him go get the quarterback. I'm gonna say it again. I don't know. I'm not speaking from a place of knowing what's going on or knowing a scheme, but there is no benefit of number 6 dropping back to the second level. From my eyes, I haven't seen. He went and got some tackles against USM because he played underneath and he was able to get some tackles because he was just kind of there where it was. But the hell with that, man. That dude can't nobody block him. They asked about him in the press conference today. His ability to go get the quarterback. Quincy Ivory should have 6-7 sacks right now, 30 tackles, bro.
Yes.
But you gotta yield to the kid's strength, and he's shown a strength of being able to get to the quarterback. Nobody can block him. This offensive line is not that good. You know what I'm saying? But when you play a team like a D2 team like a Tuskegee, I'm blown away that you would have him drop back like that. That's just me. I don't know. Like again, I'm not in any meetings. I'm not sending any meetings. We're not doing that. I don't know. I'm just giving my observation. This is what I know. Not knowing whatever the game plan is or the strategy or any of that. What I know is this, TD. If I got a kid that's got bend and strength coming off the edge like a James Houston with power and bad intentions, bro, every time he in the game, I want you to go get the damn quarterback.
And then that helps players like Zero Jeremiah.
This is what I'm saying.
Because they make the play, it make the quarterback have to pull down and run the ball.
Just like we're talking about having to account for number 1, that team should be saying we have to account for number 6. That's it. KISS method, bro. Keep it simple.
Then you put too much. Then you put too much attention over there. Now you looking at John Brown coming. Now you looking at
Let me say this. Let me say this about that too, bro. Sometimes when things just feels like it just not quite like that curl ain't quite turning over. Sometimes it's because we might be asking players to do things they're not comfortable. Sometimes it can be a little bit of that too. It's like, and I'm just saying, the beauty of it is who was talking? Somebody was just talking about somebody, man. Were they talking about Fran Brown? They was talking about a coach who does a really good job of tailoring whatever he wants to do. No, I know who it was. They might have been talking about Ben Johnson. I think it was yesterday. The coach of the new coach of the Bears, or maybe even been talking about the Minnesota coach. But one of the coaches, they were just saying how, those coaches they yield to what their players do great.
Hey, wait, you remember the Titans? You remember when the coach put the player in to cover the wide receiver, and he said, "Man, I can't cover him. He's too fast." He said, "Look, all I need for you to do is just go out there and cover him. You ain't got to do nothing else.
Yep,
just stay out there on him." You know what I'm saying? Yep. So that's finding a player strength and putting them in their position. That what coaching
TJ, I put it out in the atmosphere today. I don't know what, shout out to Dom and listen, I wish we would just wear that helmet, and I would be content if we never even wore another helmet. That's just me, bro. I love it.
That's a road game. You most likely gonna get a white lid.
You don't have to though.
Not really. I mean, because the jersey is probably gonna be white.
I'm saying this is what I'm saying. Just like we wore the white lid for the first game, then we turned around and wore the white lid at USM. Perfect. No problem. We just wore this Navy lid. We absolutely can wear the Navy lid again. You follow what I'm saying? On the road. Because I like the balance of it. You feel me? That's me. That's a personal thing. I like it because I'm like, I don't know why we wearing the white lid more than wear the Navy lid. That's just me. I like the balance of it, But I don't know I really don't know what they're gonna do. If you ask me, give me an all-white uni, which I know it'll be an all-white uni. Give me that same WC Gordon helmet down there. It just means something. Listen, family, trust me on this, y'all. There is a thing called tradition. There is a thing called history. There is nostalgia. Certain games, everything matters. Everything matters, man. I don't care about switching it up. This game on Saturday, man, put that WC Gordon helmet back on. With that all-white uni. I want to look like old school JSU, bro. That look that we wore in 21, that look that we wore with that white uni and them Navy pants with that helmet, that Navy. Come on, man, what we talking about? That's the first time many of us was like, man, we look like us. Again, 43 years old, man. I know. Listen, I get it. Variety is the spice of life. I'm with you. I feel you. I ain't got no problem. I ain't gonna never disrespect nobody. I think we have to get the push up the middle so quarterback can't.
That's what we speaking on, Lonzo. No?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, for sure.
But see,
if there's zero on the field, we're gonna get some push up the middle. You can.
Well, here's the thing, man. If you got three defensive linemen and you got 5 offensive linemen, you don't get too much push. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Sis, let me tell you something. That is the look. That's JSU, baby. All white uni, red navy stripes, navy numbers trimmed in red, navy lid. That's Jackson State 101. What you mean you can't wear when did we get to the point to where we couldn't wear the navy lid with the white uni? Yes, we can. I don't even want the white helmet on Saturday, but I'm not saying it as if I know. I don't know what we're wearing. I do not know. I'm just speaking. This is just me. I want that same WC Gordon helmet with an all-white uni. Trust me, man. It's gonna feel like old time JSU versus Southern. Y'all gotta just go with me on this, man. Branding is my thing, y'all. I know how to brand. I'm telling y'all, that's my expertise, man. Trust me, it matters. The little things matter. All the little details matter.
Don't really bother me, man. As long as not that chrome thing.
That chrome gone, bro.
Okay.
Woo. This is well, you know what though? The Don. That's part of the problem. Just saying. And trust me, I'm a look. They would love that. Trust me, they would love that helmet. That's not to say we can't wear that uni later on in a white combo. That's not to say that. I'm saying that we got a white helmet thanks to the 1400 Club not too long ago, a few years back. We didn't even have a white helmet.
Hey, Ken, this happened before?
Happened Saturday. But there's a reason why that happened. I'm not gonna go into all that, but there's a reason. There was an issue with it. That was an issue with the unis that we were supposed to wear. It happened. It is what it is, and we move on. But
Not with that barrel claw on it.
I can assure you that if them kids love their helmet. The last time the last issue was the reason why we didn't wear their helmet once because they didn't like the type of helmets that they wear. That was the whole point of buying the face mask. We're not trying to invest in no red face mask just to wear it one time. Like, shoot. Now, if you put it on that white face mask and triple stripe that thing, it's gonna look gorgeous. I ain't gonna have no gripe about it. I just want to win the game. But since we're talking about uniforms, I ain't never gonna come on here and gripe unless we just do something crazy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hated that chrome helmet. I'm gonna tell you the helmet that I hated the most that Dion had was that damn Seattle Seahawk looking speed racer helmet. That helmet that had that navy and blue going around. It had JSU on the side. Oh my gosh, I hated that helmet, bro.
You had it worse than that barrel claw?
TD, I ain't had no problem with the chrome. The barrel claw looked like it definitely like a barrel claw. I didn't care for that. But that speed racer helmet was hideous to me, bro. I hated that helmet, bro. I was so happy when they auctioned that damn helmet. I was like, yes, get rid of that shit, bro. That was terrible, bro. But sometimes we be he said a dinosaur claw. But I'm just saying, it's the little things, man. He said, hated it. No, man, that damn helmet was hideous, bro. Listen, y'all, I'm more close to tradition than I am. If we ain't gonna get it right, give me 2 helmets, bro. Put the block on both sides of both of them and red and white triple striped them joints. Give me matching uniforms of each. Hell, we can have 2 uniforms for all I care, home and away. Switch the pants up every now and again. Let's call it a damn day. That's me.
At the end of the day, let's win, baby.
Let's win. That's all I'm saying. Chrome is still fire. We just need a better design. That's true. The chrome lids itself, we don't have those anymore. But I'm just saying, like like a chrome lid is actually pretty cool, but the execution of it got to be right. The decals got to be right. The look got to be right. That J, I believe. We had a whole message on the side of the helmet, bro. It had J, I believe. It was what it was. That was a time. Go 14 point. Listen, man, I'm gonna say it like this right here. TD, we put that WC Gordon helmet on and we won 30-0.
You're right.
I'm just saying, we won 30-0. We pitched the whole shutout with that WC Gordon helmet on. Put it back on, baby. Put it back on. Give me that WC Gordon helmet with the red block on both sides, red face mask, triple stripe me down there. So if you don't think it works, I'm gonna give you one thing and we're gonna roll. Do you remember when we played ULM?
Yes.
First year on the prime. Okay. That look was awesome.
It was a nice look.
It was a great look, man. And I just, but again, that we did that look without even having the red face mask. You know what I'm saying? Like that look was that look right there, bro, that was the look. You ask me. I'll show it one more time. That was a cool ass look, bro. That was good stuff right there, man. Come on, man. You tell me that ain't hard? You talking about we can't do that? Says who? So you telling me, look, listen in. You telling me that this uniform with Shador Sanders right here on it and with that red face mask ain't gonna be, come on, man. What we talking about?
Boy, you got that picture saved in your history. You got that picture saved, don't you?
No, I'm just saying, like it just. Matter of fact, let me do it this way. Let me share my screen. This is a better view of. You see it? Like, so it works. That was a damn good look. But again, if you go back to the old days, bro, when we played ball as JSU, that's what we looked like. You know what I mean? We had that white, we wore all white on the road, and then we had our navy lid, you know what I mean? But that red face mask with this uniform would be fire as hell. Like, why are we overthink? I'm not we, but you know, I don't, like I said again, I'm not giving a disclaimer. I don't know what Dom is gonna do, and she's gonna do what she's gonna do. But I'm just saying, like, this was a uni that we did an initiative on to bring replacements. So if we were to, anytime we wear this uni on the road, we can wear that WC Gordon helmet. Absolutely, we can. And TD, the look that everybody was talking about, the other look that they was talking about was the Jack State versus SU 21, right? So you go back to that look, the look where Shiloh caught that interception. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the game there, boy. Malachi caught that touchdown. Shiloh caught the interception to win the game.
But that was a bunch of 21s for something, wasn't it?
121. We got into a whole little whatever you want to call it at the end of the game.
You can't plant the flag now because it's an artificial turf.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on, I'm trying to find that photo. That shit was so hard. I can't find that photo. That was a hard photo. That was a hard look though, bro. That look was so hard, bro.
Hey Ken, I'm gonna ask you just before we close out. I know you always talk about how hard it is to play down in the hole at Grambling. Do you feel the same way about Southern?
No. No, it goes back to how we've played. We've had some success at Southern. Our issue has been Grambling. We just have a horrible record in Grambling, bro. We just do. It's yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's a house of horrors for us, like Grambling is. But
I mean, the last couple times I've been on there, I mean, I wouldn't say there was a lot of hostility, you know, say for a hostile environment for us, the fans and all that. Let me get back up to my mic. I wouldn't say it was a very so I agree with you. I mean, it's definitely a winnable place. I'm just thinking that a lot of games came down to the last. I mean, even when they play other schools, sometimes it just come down to the wire. You know, playing against them.
Well, I think I just don't. Southern is not a really good football team at this very moment. Doesn't mean they can't turn it around.
Right.
When Southern is good, they you know, it don't matter where we playing them at. It's just a different type of game. Grambling is just kind of that. We got beat up by Grambling so much, man, in times past. I mean, I think the head-to-head is like 40-something and like we almost down by 20 by 20 almost. You know what I'm saying?
We got man, Coach Sadie got to put that on his revenge. Man, they got to change, man. So Ken, the record now, those will be how many straight against Southern?
I think this is 7. This might be 8 or 7.
I think we're supposed to tie it or surpass it with this one because they had a lot of them straight on us.
So we're down. Well, it's 15 right now for 16 for Jack State. So Jack State is the record head to head is 43-27 versus Grambling, bro. Southern is head to head.
Yeah, I think it's a tie, Freddie G.
We hold the advantage right now, I think. Hold on. Well, they saying that they got 37 wins to our 35 wins.
But we talking about straight. I know they went on winning streak against us. And
it was 8. It was 8 versus us. Yeah, right. I think this will be 7 for us. This will be 7. So we win this game, it'll be 7 straight. And it'll put us at, it's showing that is a discrepancy of 2. But I also show on Wikipedia that it's tied up right now. So I don't know what they got going on. They got on their website, they got us, the series is tied. So like, for example, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like Southern's supposed to be tied right now. But on their website, they show that it's that they got a lead by 2. So this is what Wikipedia has for Southern. So we see it's right there at the end. 35-35. I don't know where that 2-game discrepancy comes into play at TD. Could it be that game, those games in the white? Did they vacate those games or something? You see right here?
Mm-hmm.
So showing 35-35, but if we played 72 times, and both of those times they beat us. So I don't know what's up with this. Did they vacate games in 13 and 14 or something? Because they beat us, but on their website they still showing it.
The Houston was a SWAC championship, wasn't it? The game in Houston. The game in Houston was a SWAC championship, wasn't it? In 2013. When you had up.
No, that was yep, that was a SWAC championship.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that was SWAC championship. Yep. And then the following October 25th, we lost 42-28. Did they I don't know what's up with that. Like they had something on their website that was like basically saying that hold on, it's on their website. I think they had like some
retired championship. So we only beat them 5 times since 2021.
Yeah, away record 18-18. So it's even, bro. It's like 18-18. Conference record. We got them by 1. Like they on a losing streak of 6 games with us right now. So that's it right there.
Yeah, this right here is saying 5. Well, I guess 2021 too. That's right. Because yeah, we did get them in 2021. The game. This right.
There has to be so this is what I thought that we tied. Like, but Wikipedia has 2 games. We played them 72 times. Wikipedia is not counting 13 and 14, so I think we still down 2, unless they vacated it and we don't know nothing about it. That's all I know. I don't know. Either way, win Saturday and we'll just keep winning and we'll let the rest take care of itself.
That's the point. Yeah.
I'm trying to go for 7, man. 7 is perfection. So we're gonna perfect that losing streak for them on Saturday. That's all we gotta go do. Go down there and handle business, bro. We'll make it happen. But listen, family, again, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. We'll be back. As we stated, listen, got this polo. Go ahead and click that link, man. It's pinned to the chat. This is we got a fundraiser. We're trying to clear out a lag. We're trying to close out 2025 because homecoming week. The cool thing about homecoming week, you guys, is that we're gonna have this mixer. But at this mixer, we kicking off our 2026 signups. If you already signed up and you're not looking to sign up anymore, you just want to keep rolling. You don't have to do anything. You just let it keep rolling. You don't have to change your subscription. If you want to upgrade to another level, then you cancel the current subscription and then you sign a new subscription. But other than that, it is what it is, man. But click that link, grab you one of those polos. It is a fundraiser. It's $100 each. It's not about the polo, but it's more about the mission of what it is we're trying to do. But at least you get something because you can't buy KC1400 collective merch. You buy this polo, you got some merch to rock. We're going to have another whiteout, so trust me. We're going to Tallahassee, so we're going to have on white when we go out there. It'll be a good time to throw a thermal on up under this bad baby. put that merch on and let people know that you're rocking with the brand. So that's all we got, man. We're gonna be back on Wednesday with a little bit more media discussion, get into some more specifics. And then you guys more than welcome to come up and join us, man. Other than that, that's all we got. Appreciate it.
Hey, the last thing I'll say, man, excuse me, Miss Mac, definitely sending the prayers with you. Been praying for you. We wishing you well, ma'am. You know, turn it over to God, let him handle it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You in my prayers, and we're wishing you well, whatever the situation, you know, is.
Absolutely, bro. Well said. The shirts will deliver right after the pre-order ends. The pre-order ends at the end of the week. Once the pre-order ends, they'll start creating those shirts. And that usually is, you put your own shipping on there. Whatever shipping you selected, it don't take but a couple of, I usually get them pretty quickly. I mean, you probably can get them in a week's time once it's made. But you'll have it before the Tallahassee game for sure. We play Tallahassee hell in November. Then you got Grambling. You have them mid-October, latest mid-October, depending on the shipping that you pay for. Other than that, that's all we got. But well said, TD, Miss Mac. You know, we sending our prayers to you. Talk to you in the chat. Love you. Appreciate you, sis. Keep your head up. Hit us up. Keep us updated on everything. And be our love. Go Tigers, everybody. Peace out.
On the field, we bring the energy. Ready to go!
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen.
State said one story, my brand tells another.
This is Jackson State. This is family.
This is the KC1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
Be the team behind the team. Support our NIL collective. Get signed up today.
Visit www.KC1400collective.com. Be our love. Go Tigers.